advice, and also I'm going to have advice for the upcoming classes. High school eventually taught me that sleeping is actually the solution to every single problem that you can ever have. If you have a really rough day, like you have a test and you know you failed or you know you got a bad grade on it, just go home and take a nap and wake up and then eat, and then all of a sudden you're like, wow, what was that test? No, it doesn't matter anymore because I'm rested. Some teachers are good and some teachers are horrible. Some teachers are amazing and teach you life lessons every single day, and some of them you despise coming to their class every single day. We've all had them. And actually, nobody really cares who you are. I mean, it's kind of harsh to say, but nobody actually cares, like, what you did on Friday night and how that makes you look. No one really cares. They're just all trying to graduate. Your friends, that like whenever your parents or your family members told you that you're gonna lose all your friends, you really will. I lost so many friends, and I'm perfectly fine with that because honestly, I hate everyone. But I'm totally content with the fact that I don't have any friends because I have my whole entire life to make great new friends that I'm gonna count on instead of the ones from high school that I despise low-key. Now, school versus drama, you can't really be all wrapped up with what your cousin's BFF uncle said last night and how that makes you feel. You gotta make sure that you're paying attention in class, and you gotta make sure you're taking notes and learning and taking in all that stuff from trig, or no matter how much you hate it, and I hate it too. But you need to focus on you and how you portray yourself as an individual, such as towards college and towards jobs and stuff like that. You need to make sure that you are happy with yourself, and you need to make sure that your mental health is fine. You need to make sure that you're fine before you worry about what other people say. And the cap and gown is the ultimate goal. It's not what you're gonna wear to school tomorrow is the goal. It's the goal is not being able to wake up at 5:30 and taking a shower. No. To look good for school. That's not the goal. The goal is to get the cap and gown. So that's my next subject. Well, I'm not just kidding. Well, the best part is actually finding yourself about high school. Even though high school, I think it's the worst. But I think finding yourself is the best part because you learn so many lessons that if you didn't go to high school, you would never learn. So think about that. If you dropped out 4 years ago, you would have never learned some of the life lessons that you have today, such as who your true friends are. I mean, what if I dropped out? I mean, I probably still would have liked her over there, but I don't. And so this is my next subject, is dressing however you want. And I feel so, I relate to this. I dress however I want. I mean, I know, like, people, like today, I'm kind of dressed up, I guess you could say. And I've seen, like, 6 people in the hallway today, not being braggy or something, but they said, oh my God, Maddie, you look so pretty. And I'm like, thanks, because it's new. I don't wear this stuff to school. I look kind of like I'm homeless. Most of the time I go to sleep in my clothes and I just wake up and I just leave. One time I wore pajamas to school and I didn't care because, yeah, I don't care. I'm not impressing anyone here, trust me. I don't really care all that much. I'd rather be comfortable than being very uncomfortable like I am today. Some of the things that you should take away from this is the life lessons that school taught you in order to prepare you for the real world, such as losing friends and gaining friends, because without that, you would probably think that everyone's great, and meanwhile, everyone's actually fake. You may have hated high school and stuff, but it taught you more than the Pythagorean theorem and how to write an 8-page research paper. High school actually taught you how to live outside the real world with the rude people and incompetent, and also the odd, such as, I mean, if you work in retail, you know what I'm talking about. And also be thankful for what high school formed you into, because really, what if you really never went to high school and learned all these lessons, like I just said. In conclusion, high school really taught me important life lessons and how to deal with people, how not to deal with people, how to learn, how to study, how to go home and push away all my problems just by laying down on the couch and taking a nap. Thank you.